Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kathleen, and in this episode I want to talk all about retailing and rebooking your clients as a beauty therapist. So this is a topic that I know you're all dying to know more about because it really is a requirement as a therapist is to rebook and retail. It kind of is a topic that we all feel a little bit icky about sometimes, or a little bit like, oh, it's a requirement that my employer expects of me. I'm not reaching my targets, and all of those kind of thoughts come up. So this is why I'm doing this video. I want to share with you my approach and what I found that's worked, and really just my top tips, because I look at it in a completely different way. And I really think that definitely helps, because I never really have to try too hard to, get my clients to return and to get them the results that they desire. So my first tip is to really change and reframe the way you look at this topic. So when it comes to rebooking, you might have these kind of limiting beliefs or thoughts behind the whole idea of rebooking, that it's, you're only doing it because your employer told you to. They only want you to because it's going to increase revenue. Maybe they've told you that it's the only way to guarantee hours. Maybe it's kind of like a little bit of form of blackmail almost, and maybe it just feels a bit icky. But you know what? I want you to turn that around and realize that by rebooking your client, you are helping them to achieve the result they desire. No one's going to get the results they want in one treatment, whether that be skin, massage, brows, whatever that is. You're going to need consecutive treatments to get those results. And look, they've come to see you, and most likely they're not wanting to just come see you for one treatment only. They have all rights to go see someone else and try something else, but most likely they're wanting to really establish a relationship and get to know you as a beauty therapist, and have somebody that is, I guess, a professional or an expert in their industry to really turn to when they have a question about your topic of expertise. So most clients are wanting that, continuous support, that ongoing relationship. So really just remember that. And not all clients and therapists are going to be a best fit for each other. We're all different. But if you just really look at it like that and realize you're only really going to get good results for your client if you're bringing them back into the clinic or into your salon or spa by continuously seeing them. So really do try to reframe that in your mind. And when it comes to retailing, it's kind of the same thing. You want to look at retailing not as a KPI that you have to achieve, or something that your employer told you to. No. Think of it as prescribing something, a physical product that is going to serve and fix that person's problem. For massage, it might not feel 100% necessary, but these products that you can recommend, such as a wheat bag or a foam roller or a massage balm, whatever, they're going to enhance the results. And if it's of value to the client, then why not? When it comes to skin, it is 100% necessary. One treatment is going to give them maybe 2 to 3 days of results, but it's not going to change their skin. Like, let's be honest here, there's no kind of miracle treatment. It's about what you do every day, and they really need to be changing their skincare routine to, more active and powerful products to change the way the skin functions on a physiological level. And only you know how to do that. You know how to look at skin, you know how to diagnose, and you know how to prescribe. So it really, really is your duty. If you're looking at it like it's a gross and kind of icky and, not a nice thing, that's really going to come across to the client, and they're not going to trust you. They're going to be like, what is this girl talking about? Like, she looks like she's doubting herself. I don't trust her. They're not going to follow your recommendations, and they probably won't come back as well. So you really, really need to reframe it and realize that whatever you recommend, you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. You're doing it because you believe in the product and you know it's going to help them. So I guess it comes to my second tip, and that is, recommend products and treatments because you are being authentic and you are being real and you're being kind and loving. Don't go recommending something just for the sake of it because you need to make a target. Don't do that. That's not cool. It's, people are going to find out. They're going to see through that inauthenticity. So only recommend the things you love, and I promise you it'll come back to you, that those good vibes and that trust and that, the relationship building that you're doing, that you're providing and really creating with that client is only going to benefit you more. It's such a beautiful thing in our industry that we get to really be so intimate and close with clients, and we get to know them and we get to help them and, develop a really cool relationship, whether it is more of a relaxing treatment where we don't talk much, or it's, a treatment where we're just chatting the whole time. Whether that be either or, you still get to know that person on an intimate level, and they're able to really open up and trust you as a therapist. And that's what really it's all about. It's about creating good connections and building really strong relationships. So if you can try and reframe your mind again to think of it like that, it's only going to benefit you. I'm going to end this video with my third tip. And my third tip is really, how do I say it? It's about communication and how you say things, It's about how you present yourself. It's kind of about the body language that you exude. Because I know for when I started off in the industry, like I said, for one, my mindset wasn't right. I was like, I feel really bad, like I can't afford this product, so how can they, or I just feel really bad, like what if they say no? Like my mindset wasn't there. And that would come across in my body language. I'd be like, oh, hey, so I've got this product, I'd like to recommend it to you. That's a silly example, but really it just comes across as unconfident and untrustworthy, and no one wants to purchase from someone that's giving off those vibes. So I have a few tips in terms of body language that I use that really, really helped me. And these are not going to only help you in this arena, but in real life as well, like in so many situations. So the first tip in terms of body language is when you're sitting across from someone, there's this thing called mirroring. And when you mirror someone's body language and the way they talk and the way they act, it really, you don't want to be doing it instantly and making it look like you're doing like a kid's game, like copycat. You want to be doing it in a really kind of like fluid way. So if you see the client kind of cross their legs, take a few seconds and then cross your legs. If the client is leaning in, you lean in as well. If the client has their hands crossed, cross your hands as well. And what this does, it sends this really, really subtle kind of feelings of trust. So give it a go. You'll notice the rapport building and the rapport kind of improving. Another one is kind of the way you phrase things, using really positive words that inspire, words that kind of instill confidence. So it's about kind of also talking about the future and kind of including your future recommendations. Like, I'm recommending this to you today, but in the future, after this product, I really want to get you onto this one, and this is my reasons why. So talking in this way to really show them that this is a long-term, this is a thing, this is a journey, and this kind of rephrases, it helps the client to realize that it's a journey basically, and that you're not mucking around. You're here with good information and you're here to help them, and you don't want to just sell them a product today. You're here to help. That's the most important thing. Of course, you need to smile. You want to keep open body language, and you really want to talk with confidence. It's not about shoving things down someone's throat and telling them they gotta do this, gotta do that. No, not about that. It's about really coming from a place of love and kindness and openness. And when you're in this state, people just find it so infectious, and they want to be around you, and they're really going to be just wanting to spend more time with you. So therefore, they're going to rebook and purchase the products that you've recommended. So those are my main tips. And I mean, we can get a little bit more technical on future episodes, and I'd totally be happy to do that. But I think these are really the fundamentals for rebooking and retailing your clients. We just have to be good human beings and really treat others how you would want to be treated. It really just comes down to that. When you stop trying and you stop putting on this facade and kind of like trying to be someone that you're not, when you drop all of that, you'll realize that you just start to be yourself, and then people just accept you for that, and they're just going to be so much more comfortable around you. So I'm really excited for you to give this a try. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about this topic, and come back to this video and let me know how you go. Do these tips help you? I really look forward to hearing from you soon, and good luck, all right? So I'll see you in a future video. Bye.